Hey, Model 11 in my book, Thinking for Success, has a title that's too long for me to memorize. It's called Organizational Complexity with an Increasing Number of Relationships. I actually used this model with a group of about a dozen professionals. I was serving an organization that's quite big, hundreds of employees, $100 million budget, and lots of building projects going on. And they'd sort of outgrown just having their finance department interact with their architect with a number of building projects underway. And so they brought in an owner's representative. And an owner's representative is another architecture firm that helps everybody keep things moving along and serves to review the project on behalf of the organization that's hired the architect and all the contractors to get the building projects done. Well, the organization had hired the owner's rep to make things easier, and instead, everything seemed to have gotten harder. It was harder to get things done. And the model number 11 talks about how as we add more people to an organization or to a system, every person you add actually adds a whole bunch more relationships. Imagine if you have 10 people and you add number 11, you didn't just add one relationship. That person 11 has a relationship with number 1 and a relationship with number 2 and a relationship with number 3 all the way up to 10. So you add the 11th person and you've added 10 more relationships. And so the complexity just goes up as a steep curve. It is not linear, it's geometric at how fast the number of people and the number of relationships goes up with the number of people. This is exactly why organizations develop hierarchies or subunits or business units, or ultimately they can become silos, which is another problem. But you just can't manage 250 relationships. And so we used this model as a framework to understand, okay, this is why we hired an entity to help make things smoother, but it actually got harder. And then we could work through processes and who does what and clarify roles and all that. This is a great model to help you think through, when am I going to need to build smaller units inside my organization? Organizations get more complex with more people.